This is Tom Grassi, and this is 30 and 30, and you're watching Illogical Canadian.
Another week of NFL football has gone by. Everything seemed calm, everything seemed smooth, everything was kind of going in sync. Everything just feels right. Wait, why do I hear boss music? Alright. Thursday fucking night happened. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, so this is a game of unexpected proportions, to say the least. On one hand, you had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team that was beginning to find their mojo, but recently began to take a bit of a step back. Not to the fault of their own, but sometimes teams just cool off after a bit. But that doesn't mean Tampa Bay's production this season hasn't been elite. In fact, Tampa Bay has been one of the more surprising teams this season, with Baker Mayfield having a career renaissance, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin having fun out there, and the surprising emergence of Bucky Irving, their main star running back, other than, what's his name, Rashad White. But it just seems that Tampa Bay overall is a well-rounded team, and even Vita Vea has found his goddamn calling. But on the other side of that coin, you have the Atlanta Falcons, a team that is, for lack of a better term, trying to find their mojo this season. Like, they're not the worst team in the division, but yet they're not the best. In fact, they're actually kind of higher than expected, because Kirk Cousins so far has kind of looked like a good fit. I mean, yeah, sure, they may have drafted his predecessor in the first fucking round at 8th overall, but Kirk Cousins didn't take that personally. In fact, he actually took this as a momentum to get better. And better did he get. I mean, yeah, losing 2 games is no blessing, but it's what the other 2 games meant. That kick-ass win against New Orleans, that's one thing. And then leading a drive to fucking beat Philadelphia by 1 point on primetime on a slot that Kirk Cousins has historically been dog shitting? Well, Mr. Cousins, I will say you have very much improved. As for that receiving core, though, the less said about it, the better. But this is looking like an intriguing matchup in the NFC South for the very first time. So let's get ourselves into it. As you would expect it with these things, the first quarter was actually kind of quiet. Not a lot happened. It was just mainly confined to a couple points here and there. Drake London was the main guy to start the scoring. With a 3-minute drive, Atlanta was able to get down the field, and Drake London was able to get in for a touchdown. Not bad. And Youngling, who made the extra point, oh god, the blessings are aligned in Atlanta right now. But you think Tampa Bay would go on quietly. That they did not. Because Baker Mayfield decided to channel his inner demons, and he found Mike Evans for a 2-yard touchdown pass. Tie game. And then just a little while later, Chase McLaughlin decided to give Tampa Bay the lead with a slight field goal. Okay, that's something. But the second quarter is where things really began to pick up. Touchdowns galore. Darnell Mooney, you got a touchdown from Kirk Cousins. Mike Evans said, hold my fucking drink. And just under 2 minutes later, gets a 23-yard touchdown reception for Baker Mayfield. Now we have ourselves a game. Oh, yeah, you remember that Tampa Bay field goal they kicked last quarter? Yeah, Youngway Koo said, I don't fucking think so. Topping Chase McLaughlin's 53-yarder with a 54-yarder. Way to really wind up your goddamn opponent. But you thought that was all over. Oh, no. Sterling Shepard decided to go down the field along with Baker Mayfield and Shepard brings in the 4-yard touchdown reception. Well, it's a close game, 24-17 at the half. Who the hell can really complain about that? If anything, this is entertaining football. On a Thursday night, no, mind you, considering Thursday nights have a notorious record for sucking ass. Maybe the second half will be better. Maybe so. It was around halftime that I kind of took a step back personally. I was with my friends on stream because, it was my birthday night. I wanted a good game, and for the first half, that's exactly what we had. A great game, great laughs and everything, and I really do appreciate all my friends are coming out for that. But this isn't really about my birthday. This is about football. The second half, the third quarter was kind of a dud, wasn't it? You got Atlanta kicking a field goal to bring us back within 4, and then Chase McLaughlin getting a field goal literally not long later. So, that third quarter was honestly kind of a dud. But where everything really comes to shine is the fourth quarter, where Darnell Mooney gets the first touchdown reception of the quarter, a 12-yard reception from Kirk Cousins, and Younghoe Koo making the extra point. Tie game. Everything's all fair and dandy, but when Tampa Bay's drive stalls out comes Chase McLaughlin to kick another 53-yard field goal. Bucs have the lead, and this lead holds for a mere 10 and a half minutes, where everyone thought that this game was done, where everyone thought the Falcons were gassed. The Falcons had one last chance. Turnovers galore happened here. Interceptions, fumbles up the ass, everything you can ever imagine. But there was the issue. You gave Atlanta a little bit of too much time. They were able to muster their way down the field, and with it, Younghoe Koo kicks the extra point. Not the extra, but the field goal. Tie game. Zeros on the clock. You know what that means, motherfuckers. We are headed to sudden death. God help us all. We just had a lot of football happen here. Kirk Cousins is nearing 500 passing yards, for fuck's sake. One more good push and he's there. So, what does the coin toss reveal?
Tampa Bay, what's your call? Tails is the call. Tails is the call. It is heads. You won the toss. You want the ball with
1 kick. Atlanta actually won the toss. And they decided to get the ball first. Usually a bold strategy whenever you do that, but in this case, fuck it, why not? I mean, you have the ball, why not give it a try? For all you know, it could either work out beautifully in your favor or it could blow up right in your fucking face. So let's see how this goes. First play, you get a nice pass off. Then you run it, then you pass it. Again, you run it one more time to Bijan, and then this is where ball game was called. Taking the snap. Cousins takes the throw. It's a short pass. It is caught by Kadarius Hodge, and he gets gone. Atlanta gets into the end zone. 45-yard touchdown pass. Ball game. 36-30 in overtime. In what took 75 seconds. Tampa Bay is gonna fucking remember that for the rest of their goddamn lives. Atlanta outsmarted them. They somehow outplayed them. And for the first time in a while, it seems like Atlanta actually has hope. Maybe this whole Kirk Cousins thing actually is working out. Maybe this whole connection of Cousins to Mooney is actually the blessing in disguise that Atlanta finally needed. But will we know for sure? Absolutely the fuck not. Because with the NFL, you can never be sure of fucking anything. And maybe that's the lesson we were meant to learn all along. That the NFL is just really full of shit and we're all just playing this damn little game. We all spend money on it. We hope to achieve something. But you know what? It just never works out the way you want it to. But then again, what the fuck do I know? Thursday nights, Actually, this game was probably the best Thursday night game that has ever happened in God knows how long. The fact that we can't get this type of game more often is sad. But maybe that's what we get for trusting Amazon Prime with our shit. Fucking bullshit.